What's going on? What's going on, guys? All right, 3 people. What's going on? Let's see here. Yo, how's your Monday treating you? I can tell you it's better than yesterday and the day before. I don't know if you can tell my voice a little bit left, but I've been barking like a dog in my chest, my throat. Everything's been just kind of crazy. My my wife there, I miss you. Be safe on the road. She's been pumping me full of drugs, getting me getting me put together. It's just been honestly, it's been up and down for the last couple of weeks. My left eye has been watering for like 2 weeks solid. It's the strangest thing, but overall, I'm feeling mostly better. It's been a long day driving today. But yeah, throat, chest, everything, it's definitely getting better just from one day to the next. But it was honestly pretty painful, even just swallowing just food and stuff. So yeah. Good evening. You may look bad, but you are still the man. Oh man. No, I did not. I've gotten this probably every year to a certain degree. Generally, it follows bronchitis symptoms. Get the barking cough, dry throat, the whole thing, and it's the same as it's always been. No fever, no nothing else. It's all the same symptoms. So I've stayed away from people in general up until this point. But delivering campers across the country, that's pretty social distanced. For the most part, besides in truck stops or something like that. Which again, I'm not getting too close to anybody anyway. So yeah, just surviving, getting through it, and just been trying to rest my voice for the most part. But like I said, my wife, she's been a trooper, hanging in there with me and getting me taken care of. So she's the best. Let's see, Sean, what's going on? Some Stewart's orange cream soda will fix you right up. Hey, let me tell you. Let me show you. Right there, sir. Oh man, I had one. I went to Rural King and got a whole bunch of them, and I left apparently one in the truck, and so that was my drink for today there. So that was a good little pick me up. Can't go wrong. Can't go wrong with the orange cream. Did you get any prescriptions from doctors or urgent care? No, I didn't. If I hadn't have gotten better on Sunday, Friday, Saturday, I was kind of up and down, but Sunday morning was the start of. I woke up and I'm like, this is better. I'm still not good, but it was a lot better. So I can just kind of feel the whole thing just going down. Like it started up here, it started up at my head, and it's slowly just gone down and kind of working its way out. So yeah, she was going to take me if I wasn't getting better by Sunday. So yeah, yeah. Yeah, I'll tell you what, and this is just a you know learning curve for both my wife and I. But her and I both respond differently to sickness. She's probably laughing right now, but the way I respond to sickness is I I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to think about it. I'm just going to go about my day and do my stuff the best I can, and just kind of ignore it. I can't change it, and so it is what it is. And so that's kind of how I deal with it. My wife, Kara, she just said, "I'm a big baby." Um, she she needs encouragement. I'll say that, and so I try to give her that when she is down with the sickness, and so it's interesting to see how we respond is different. So, but she's getting a lot better. She's getting a lot stronger about it, and working her way up. So, yeah. So, anyways, that's been interesting overall. But yeah, I definitely have gotten better. There was honestly a couple days late this last week that I was just like, dude, I'm just so drained. I can't breathe. I can't anything. The whole nose thing, my throat, all that. But got all the right drugs and I don't know, all the fancy whatever stuff that helps. On the road, I see I'm heading from Texas on Thursday to pick up and haul to Mesa. Okay. Probably gonna back-to-back trips and then one back to Texas. Gotcha, M. Walker. Man, not taking any prisoners. I like it. Brian, can't keep a good man down. Glad you're feeling better. Hey, appreciate that, Brian. Yeah, it's just kind of been one of those things. It just lingered for a couple of weeks, just up and down, and it kind of dipped pretty far down this last week. So just going to be getting some good rest in the old backseat bed. That's going to be pretty nice tonight. If I am going to be not in my own bed at home, this bed is honestly, seriously, it's incredible. Having a real bed, not just a foam piece or air mattress like I used to have. Seriously, is awesome. Also, somehow I keep finding these water bottles just smushed. So there we go. How they're getting smushed, but Sean trying to rest my voice, so let's do a live today. Well, I haven't talked to you guys or said anything at all for forever. So, just yeah, it's been just at least 2 weeks. So kind of crazy. All right, I love you, honey. Have a good night. Get some sleep. Tell the babies I love them. M. Walker, question is distribution worth having when pulling with a dually? Basically, does it help keep that little RV moving all? M. Walker, so to start off with, there are some companies who require a weight distribution. I'm really tired, by the way, if you can't tell. A weight distribution bar setup, they might require that. Synergy does. If you have two axles, they do. If it's just a single axle, a real shorty, they don't require that. But but basically, I was kind of against getting a weight distribution bar simply because a couple years ago when they required it, for hauling any bigger travel trailers. I had to pay for it, so it was $300 even. They told us to go to Dooley Depot. That's where they got the best deal, I guess, for them. So at Synergy, so I bought mine from Dooley Depot, $300. At the beginning, I really didn't know what I was doing with how far up you want to go with the chains, what it really meant. I guess I didn't really understand it. But basically, when you have it on the last link, that means that gives it the most slack versus tightening it up more to where it has less slack, which means it's going to be tighter. So there's going to be more pressure to keep it on the straight and narrow. So like what you're asking, do you need it? I don't think you do. Does it work? And can you keep a travel trailer behind you straight as an arrow? Even in some heavier winds, you probably still could if you do have it on a tighter, on a lower chain. So not the very top one, but a couple down or even more. You definitely could. So it does keep the RV from moving all over the road for sure. Like I said, Synergy requires that for us. Right now, I think on this one, it's a 29 foot. I wasn't really concerned at all about wind or anything. I just needed to have it hooked up. So I have it on the last chain. Again, I'm not worried about it. Even today, it was a little windier than in the past, or than normal, I guess. But still, that trailer was not all over the road. We weren't rocking the boat. And again, I have a dually. I understand that question. It almost seems like it's kind of overkill, and I agree. It is overkill, but it will guarantee that trailer does not go anywhere. Hello from Kingman, Arizona. What's going on? Holland, USA. How's it going? Yeah, I'm in. Where am I? I am in. It's terrible that I never know where I'm at. But it's literally the last thing I think of when I'm just sitting here. Well, I'm sort of on the outskirts of Chattanooga. Sort of. So, yeah, Chattanooga. Okay, thanks for the info. I've always pulled without one, but was wondering if it helped in the wind. Thanks. Yeah. I would say if you don't have to, unless you're just itching to throw $300+ at it, I probably wouldn't do it. But if you have to, or if you really do want to be able to kind of endure through some of the winds, obviously you don't want to go above 25 miles an hour with the wind. I know some people do. I've also seen people on the side of the highway over, on their side. But there's definitely times where a crazy gust can come through. And I'm sure with all the miles I've put on with the weight distribution bars, I've probably been saved from having an accident or an incident with the trailer being thrown all over the place. It would have gone. I wouldn't have been prepared for being kind of tossed around, but because of that, probably saved myself the driver bond. Yeah. So, yeah. A regular cab truck, and I seen more crazy action from the RV behind me. So just wondering. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, I wonder if that has anything to do with the length, what is it, the different wheelbase, or the different lengths and all that. Because at that point, if your truck's even shorter, then the trailer really, I mean, besides the paperweight that it is, it's probably easier to throw you around a little bit more. So, yeah, I would in that case, I would definitely look into it. If you're constantly having to fight it, you really will tell a difference having distribution bars on there. I see we got 22 people here. 23. Appreciate you guys hopping in here. Yeah, just kind of giving it a little update. I am feeling better. I am obviously on the road here. Going to be sleeping in the back seat. Hopefully getting a good night's sleep on the bed. But yeah, it's just been up and down the last couple of weeks. And it's just been really odd. I've had a number of different symptoms. Mostly it's kind of been mimicking bronchitis. I usually get a barking cough, the dry throat, craziness, like once a year, and just wild stuff. And this seems to be the same as it is as it is every year. I'm apparently really, really tired, but my wife's been taking care of me, getting me put back together, and just had to get out on the road and get this load delivered. I'm in Chattanooga, so I will be dropping off tomorrow morning after a couple-hour drive, going south of Atlanta, and dropping off. And then if you guys care or are interested at all, I'm going to be picking up some new pets, sort of, on the way home. So I might post that to my Instagram. That'll probably be tomorrow. But but yeah, throat's much better. Just barking like a dog, wheezing. I mean, I pretty much wheeze as it is, just laughing sometimes. But it's no fun when you just kind of feel like you got hit. Nature Nut Photos. Hey, hope you're feeling better. Hey, thanks so much. That's why I'll be sending you an email tonight. Awesome. Yeah, hit me up, man. Hope you feel better soon, Big D. Appreciate it, Kevin. Dayquil, NyQuil is the bomb. Hey, I'm telling you, you can go from a scratchy throat, from a, dying voice, and you pop some of that Dayquil, NyQuil, and that stuff heals. Burning throat and everything, to just woo, boom. So definitely with you. Pastor Anthony, what's going on, man? Good evening, y'all, from Odessa, Nebraska, heading back from Casper, Wyoming. Feeling better, bro. Hey, thanks, Doug. Thanks, Pastor Anthony. I appreciate that. And another thing, I haven't posted a video in like 2+ weeks, something like that. That's for multiple reasons. This is a part of it, but I've kind of come to the point where I have 3 YouTube channels. I have my own business, and then I have this, which is another business. If you're looking at it the right way, it feels weird compared to another type of business like my dumpster business, but it's just a lot of stuff at one time. I can't do everything. I know that. So what I've kind of decided to do, because I'm not giving up this channel, I'm not giving up anything else. I want to, what's the word? delegate. So, oh, Todd, yes, I'm going to Jonesboro. That's exactly where I'm going. I'm going to Jonesboro. What is it? Brown's Camping Sales, Jonesboro, Georgia. Yep, I will be there. So yeah, basically what I've decided to do, because I'm such a terrible editor with my videos. I'm very slow at editing. It takes me a very long time. I'm not good at it. Um, as you can tell, I say a lot. I have a lot of uhs and ums, and it's like fingers on a chalkboard listening to myself and trying to cut those out. And I don't do a good job when I cut those out, and I'm just not good, and I'm okay with that. I've tried. I'm not good, and I continue to try to work on not using those words. I just did it. um, and again, so I've decided to get an editor who can edit for me and free up a lot of my time. Hopefully, be able to have better videos, better quality videos in general for all three of my channels, and be able to, um, actually continue providing hopefully value to everybody, all my channels, and just saving a whole lot of time in the big picture. So it's taken, honestly, over the last week or two, I've been working on getting an editor, finding an editor. I finally decided on a person, and so now it's just kind of working out the kinks of how I want, how do I want things to be, telling them, kind of sharing my vision with how I want things to go, which takes time. And so it is what it is. That's kind of the growing pains of it. But I don't want to just say, well, oh, I'm too busy, so I'm just going to throw this channel overboard, or I'm just going to give up over here. I want to be able to grow to the next level with everything I'm doing in life, and be able to delegate. And Kevin said prioritize, and that's really my time. I can't get back, if I'm terrible, I want to cut the line of the thing that I'm worst at, and editing is one of the worst things I do. So, anyways. So yeah, let's see. Bringing my son and daughter back east. Oh, very cool, very cool. A lot of sips on the water bottle. Well, that's all good. Just sent the email, no rush, just looking for some info. Thanks. Hey, absolutely. I will get back with you. Nature Nut Photos, new pets. Yes. It'll be a little exciting. We'll see how it goes. I'm nervous and happy about it. We'll see what happens. And I'm not the type to critique one person's videos. Yeah, I got to tell you, I'm terrible. I critique myself. Other people, I'm willing to give grace and look over a whole bunch of whatever. But when I watch myself on a video, I just kind of cringe. I'm just like, can we just get past this? That might be one of what. Hold on. That may be, one of the reasons why I take so long is because I'm just like, just trying to bear, watching the video go through and trying to piece it together. So if somebody else can do that and I can pay him some money and, make it worth my while to not have to spend all that time. As we know, money is time, and editing is not worth my time. Oh, Herb, I don't know why I did that. Too hard on yourself. The quality is good. I appreciate it, Herb. I don't think so, but I do appreciate it. Thank you. Holland, USA. Remember, the DOT Blitz starts tomorrow. Yes, sir. I was actually planning on having a video on this and already have that posted. I was hoping yesterday or today, and clearly that did not happen. I don't even have it recorded. I do want to get it recorded and put out as soon as I can. I don't know if that's going to happen. Maybe we can just chat about it here tonight a little bit, but I just have a few thoughts going into a video about it, wanted to address it. But yeah, starts tomorrow. What are we doing? Doug, oh, you're funny but real. Down to earth people like real and honesty. Do you and do your best. Don't look back or too far ahead because you'll miss the gift of the present. Hey, good thoughts there, Doug. Appreciate that. I've never been through a DOT blitz. Oh, yes. Yep. So I think maybe 1 or 2 years I just avoided it because I was just like, well, is this the time of year where they go around and they just put a bullet in all of our heads? Like, do they just find things that aren't actually a problem on our trucks and they just come after us? Like, what's going on? Like, why is this such a big deal? But I don't believe that's the case now. And the fear is kind of out of it for me at this point. If you have all your ducks in a row, if you have your stuff in order, I believe this year the emphasis is on lighting, lights, and hours of service. So make sure your logbook is normal, that it's legit, that you're honest, and make sure all your lights work. I know that's simplifying it quite a bit, but just make sure business is as usual, and you'll be fine. If a light goes out on you while you're going down the road after you've done a pre-trip, and they get you for it, and they say you should have da 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 da. Okay, that's unfortunate. That stinks. Maybe they can give you some grace. Maybe they would believe you that you really did do your pre-trip. Everything was working, and the light has burnt out while you're going down 11 hours during, down the day, down the road during the day. Also, another thought is have 1 or 2 lights for every single light bulb you have in your truck. I believe I have every single one. I have an extra headlight. I have extra the amber lights. I believe I have literally every light bulb for my truck in my glove compartment. At least one. I could be off on that. Anytime a light bulb goes out, I replace both, and I might even buy a second pack for whatever it is, So anyways, we're getting in the weeds here, but yeah. Don't worry about making the videos perfect of your content. Keep it coming. Glad to hear you are starting to feel better. Hey, appreciate that, Christopher. And just thank you for your patience. The idea that people are like, well, where I've had people say, is everything okay? Your lives, you haven't done a live. you haven't put out a video in a little while, and it feels like if it feels like a little while for you, it feels like years for me. So I definitely feel that. Appreciate your patience. I'm not some celebrity you're waiting on your on the edge of your seat to hear from or something, but I do want to give relevant, consistent information to you guys as I'm learning still in this whole thing. There's stuff I still haven't covered that it will be many videos. Just lots of things to talk about in this industry. Years and years and years of content for real. So focus on hours of service and lighting. Yep, definitely with you on that. Travis, just plan on getting an inspection. All your stuff is in order, paperwork, general squared away. Boom, hit a nail on the head. Love it. Paul, too late for me. Good night, safe journeys. Hey, thanks, Paul, for hopping in here. It definitely is late. I'm going to be hopping off not too long from now, but I wanted to get on here and say hi to everybody. Just talk as you are. Put it out. That is the way I like it. Hey, appreciate it, M. Walker. Doug, question. When you're driving empty after delivery, do you have to stop at weigh stations? I have stopped at a weigh station with my placards on, and I was basically cussed out and told I shouldn't be here. I'm wasting their time. Get out of here. I've heard other people say the same thing as well. My understanding is on the way home, you do not stop in there. Even though you are a commercial driver loaded going one way, whatever the rules says, whatever your company says, if you go into a weigh station empty with your placards on, they're probably going to be upset at you. That has been my experience, and I never go through a weigh station empty on the way home. Never. I don't want to get cussed out. So I only drive during daytime, so hopefully get some leeway on the lights as far as driving to replace. I guess that's really when it really comes down to it. This whole blitz thing, any type of DOT, level 1 inspection, it comes down to the officer. They have the liberty, they have the freedom to make adjustments. They have the freedom to, hey, if you have a bulb in your glove compartment, you can go put it in. If they don't have to throw the book at you. They really don't, unless there's somebody standing over their shoulder. There is some leeway if they choose to, and that's not for us to decide. But driving down the road with not let's hope that they would be as gracious with us as maybe we would want, as we might be gracious with them. Her right there about the lights, info on extra bulbs, quality info. Herb. And it just comes from, I've had, of course, driving down the road, a headlight goes out. Well, then later that night, what are you going to do up in the mountains somewhere where you have one headlight, it's raining or it's snowing? Forget about DOT, forget about getting a ticket, or forget about any of that stuff. The whole reason for DOT and all this excitement is to make sure we're safe out on the road. So if you're the person who keeps extra bulbs in their glove compartment for every light that you got, and something happens going down the road and you're in the middle of nowhere, guess what? You're not the person who's in a pickle. You're the guy who just changed out the light. and now you're rolling again, and you're safe. People can see you. Everybody wins, So, of course, yes, DOT, follow their rules. Every light that is able to operate should be operating, or should be, whatever if it's capable, if it's meant to be working, then it should be. I believe is what their standard is for lighting, any type of cab lights or anything like that. But at the end of the day, like, you need the lights to operate for your safety, not just to comply to Billy Bob Joe's, guy off the highway who's going to write you up a ticket. It's a matter of your safety. So, good evening, all. Salt Lake City tonight. Headed to Wisconsin tomorrow. Very good, very good. Man, out west coming a little bit to the middle. Get off my scale. I'm telling you. that's what they use, some choice words. I was in ahead, signs flashing at me to pull in, so I did. I keep trucking by. Gotcha, Doug. Michael, thanks for the good content. Get well soon. Appreciate it, Michael. I'm Walker. Good night, bud. Get you some sleep and get to feeling better. I finished mowing up early in the morning. Oh my, mowing. Before I did head out for another. Gotcha. Have a good one, man. Appreciate you stopping in. Lee, if you have fog lights, they must also work. Absolutely. Any light that you have, cab lights, side marker lights. I mean, just everything. If it can work, if it's there for a reason, it's supposed to be able to be working. And they don't care what that is. They want you to be making yourself known to other people, and then for you to be able to see if it's your headlights. So, that's pretty. To me, that seems reasonable. Lights and your hours of service to be legit, to be working. Doesn't sound like a big scary monster to me. Sounds like a sane expectation. Yep, I'm with you. Frank, what's going on? Montreal, Canada. Gotcha, Frank. What's going on? Kenny, 20 miles in the truck. We are at 6:03.806. Planning on, again, I'm way behind in a lot of content. I have a whole list of videos, and I'm just like, well, I haven't made these yet. They probably should have been already made at this point, but so I was planning on making a video talking about the new turbo. It's now been roughly 10,000 miles on the new turbo, and just wanted to talk about the new turbo, what it actually was, all that stuff, where I got it and all that. So that is coming, just not at the moment. BTU, all lights must work. Big rig with 100 chicken lights all have to work. Absolutely. That's the thing. It's funny. Sometimes you'll see some guys with just a regular 3500, and they've got LED lights, they've got regular halogen lights, whatever, all over they just pepper. I mean, the even on the side rails of the truck, they'll put them. What is it? The running board. I've even seen them on there. A whole somebody machine gunned these things on there. If you've ever seen the video, The Grinch Stole Christmas, or whatever, where the one lady has the Christmas light tree gun and shoots it onto her house. That's what I literally picture in my mind when I see some of these guys' trucks with all these lights. I'm like, dude, you've got like 300 lights I mean, I guess it would be easy to tell when one of these goes out, but holy cow, dude. That's a lot of lights. Like, are you trying to be seen from outer space, or you okay? Can you see the truck? How's your pre-trip inspection? You go through every single light to make sure it works. That's a lot of extra lights. Anyways, I just think that's a little funny. Doug, good night, all. Be safe out there. Be smart. Be responsible. Be respectful. Boom. That's huge. May God bless you all. Even bigger. Boom. Appreciate it, Doug. Have a good one. Get some sleep, man. Kenny, I'm all Clark Griswold. Yes. Oh man. Yeah, his house where you could just never figure out how to get the lights to turn on, though, right? Oh man, that's funny. Well, 25 people here. Probably everybody's asleep. I'm not really sure. Um, but yeah, just kind of recapping. Been sick. Getting on the way out of this thing. I can tell just kind of running its course and getting my energy back. Haven't made much videos at all. I found an editor. I'll be having an editor do all of my channels editing for me to save up a lot of my time because I'm just so slow at editing. And I will be delivering in, what did I say a minute ago? Jonesboro, Georgia tomorrow. So on the south side of Atlanta. And then on the way home, I'm going to be picking up some pets. And we'll leave that to your imagination until you see the Instagram post that I'll put on there tomorrow, maybe about it. And then see you on the next live or the next actual video. So let's see here. Good night, fella. Hey, have a good one, man. Get well. I need to eat dinner. Good night. Hey, get some grub, man. Have a good one. Be safe out there. White Barn Farms, good to hear from you. Miss you not being on live videos. Hope you are feeling better. Appreciate that, White Barn. Definitely am. I'm still trying to drink my water. Get this all flushed out of me. I was barking like a dog. Just everything. Just kind of crazy. But things are running their course and getting better. But grateful to my wife for taking care of me, throwing all sorts of probiotics and drugs and everything at me to get me up and going. So I do appreciate that. Get some rest, stay safe, don't NyQuil and drive. Catch you next week. Yeah, no NyQuil on the road. None of that for me. Did have some Dayquil and some other stuff, but yeah, nothing like that. Do appreciate it though. Beat to you. Sean Richards, man, gotta run, get some good sleep tonight, brother. Be safe. God bless. Thank you so much, man. Do appreciate that. I am about to crash, if you can't tell. Not on the road, but I'm about to crash back here, and yeah, I'm ready. So, anyways, thank you for joining me tonight, everybody. I know this is a short one. This is a sketchy one. Me just sitting in the truck here, but do want to get back to my old schedule on Sunday nights and get my content back going again, getting stuff going. It's just kind of been a combination of storms kind of hitting me here, so I do appreciate your patience with me. So I will catch you guys later. Have a good one. Be safe if you're out on the road. I'm just going to say this because there's going to be one person in here. If you don't have your lights or your hours of service is messed up or something's off, get it done, get it fixed. Please be safe, regardless of DOT and father government coming after you to chase you down. Be safe out on the road. Get your lights fixed. Get your brakes fixed. Whatever it is, be careful. It's not worth risking it. It's not worth fighting it. Take care of yourself so that you can be safe out on the road. And I will see you guys next time. Have a good one, guys. God bless.